everyone, and welcome back. I am your host, Malia Gould. I am a first generation graduate student here at Illinois State University. I currently serve as the graduate assistant for TRIO Student Support Services. Special thanks to the TRIO staff for your continuous support and help in making this podcast possible. This podcast highlights students and professionals who show up with a purpose. Each guest shares how their lived experiences shape their standards, decisions, and definition of success. The focus stays on the action required to achieve victory on their own terms. Today's episode is extra special as we are celebrating 5 incredible spring graduates who each have navigated their own unique journeys, overcoming challenges, as well as reaching major milestones throughout the journey. And I am excited to be joined with my co-host, Quentin Russell, for this episode, who is serving as this semester's TRIO social media intern and also graduating this spring. Together, we'll hear from each graduate and who they are, what they accomplished, and what's next for them. So, everyone, briefly introduce yourself. What's your name? What's next for you?
Yeah, I can start it. So my name is Quentin. I'm a senior here at ISU, and I'm studying finance. So I want to get my bachelor's degree in finance and go into investments.
I'm Brianna Ramirez. I'm a senior, and after I graduate, I'll be attending graduate school at Illinois State for School Social Work.
I'm Latasia Robertson. I'm also a senior, majoring in political science and legal studies. After I graduate this May, I will be going and studying for the LSAT.
My name is Quentin Russell. I already have my associates. I'm at Illinois State University studying sports communications, getting my bachelor's, and I am going to DePaul University for my master's.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now, real quick, we just got to check out the graduation vibe. So what would be y'all official graduation walkout song?
Mine would be Every Day We Live. Because we're always having a good time. You just gotta enjoy life. So yeah.
Mine would probably just be "They Want to Have Fun" by Metro Boomin. I just feel like it's really a vibe.
Mine will be Closer. And yeah.
No, mine will be Drake. We Made It.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how y'all feeling about graduating?
A 10. BMS. So excited.
Everybody 10?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
good. Okay.
So, how did you first find out about TRIO SSS, and what made you want to join?
For me, I was part of TRIO in high school, so I knew I wanted to continue on that trend and be part of an organization where I could get that support and guidance. Especially as a freshman, I didn't know what to expect coming into college, so I really needed that mentorship and guidance. So I reached out to there's a lot of resources here on campus, and a lot of people talk about that, especially at the beginning, during Welcome Week. And so I was exposed to TRIO during that time, and so I came in, talked to Latoya and Dr. Black, and I filled out the form, and I'm glad I joined.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about TRIO through my freshman year advisor, actually, and I was here first time, didn't know anything, first generation again. So she walked me to the TRIO lounge, and then I filled out the form, and then I was in.
I found out about TRIO through a professor. I wanted to join because being a first generation grad. Ooh. I ain't mean to add the grad in there, but first generation student navigating campus that I was very foreign to. So I feel like it was a good community to look forward to.
What made me first, I didn't know nothing about TRIO at all until my community college. Truthfully, I was not about to sign up. A professor never told me nothing about it. Advisor never told me anything about it. Me and my friend was bored just exploring my school, and we felt it. And then the application was long as heck, so we was thinking about not doing it. And then she did it, so I decided to do it. And then we just see how the program is, and then the advisors, they was a good mentor at my community college. And then I got here, I feel like I had a good mentor, just one mentor that was good. Besides, I almost did have, never mind.
That's a great answer. Now, what would you say is one resource or person in Trio that has helped you like change and just like literally change the game for you throughout your undergrad journey?
I could start on that. I really like the space that they have created. The lounge is amazing for someone that wants to like silence all the distractions. And if the library is a little bit too busy, I could just come here and have a safe spot where I could relax, do my assignments, and also be around a community where I'm like supported. So like I'll get all that stress away, and I won't have to worry about not fitting in. When I come here, I just feel like I'm at peace, or I could be calm and just collected.
A safe space.
A safe space for me to just lock in on my assignments and get my assignments done.
Okay, nice. What is your favorite Trio? Oh, did you want to answer that?
I was going to.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Go for it.
I will say, so when you come into Trio, you do get assigned an advisor. Latoya has been my advisor my whole 4 years I've been in Trio, and she have like helped me navigate certain material, not even just material, but also just life lessons and things of that sort. So big shout out to you, Latoya. But yeah.
Okay.
I agree. Latoya is also my advisor. I just wanted to add that into it. And she was amazing, best advisor.
Okay, what would you say?
I want to say something too.
Okay.
like my favorite resource is definitely sitting in the lounge and to study and everything, due to the fact that like he said, the library be packed and we have good resources. And of course, if we need a snack while we're doing homework, I feel like that's a good resource too. Like we have water, snacks to be comfortable in the lounge area. And we could always get advice from our advisors, due to the fact that even though we don't have an appointment, we could always get like a great advice. What's your favorite Trio memory?
I feel like my favorite Trio memory is just like before we was in this lounge, we was actually down the hall, and this is when we had different devices as well. I feel like that was the best times because it was very more so like family oriented, because I was always in a lounge. So like my freshman and sophomore year, I was always in a lounge. I feel like that was my best memories.
My favorite memory is probably just going on a bunch of trips and getting the chance to like network with everybody else and like meeting a lot of new people. Like I've built a lot of friends with the Trio.
I agree. I like the trip. One of the trips that I really enjoyed that was memorable was Washington, D.C. I learned a lot about, African American history, and also like it was just an educational experience that I really enjoyed, So yeah.
What would you say is was the hardest semester that you endured, and how did you get through it?
That was a traumatic time. I will say, I don't even know, I'm not even gonna bring it up, but I will say it was one semester I took 18 credit hours. Yes. While still working a job, having multiple businesses on the side. Yes. It was something. I will say that. But I'm graduating, so.
No, that's wild. You see, that's crazy. I was about to say I was taking 4 classes, and I was an athlete, so I was gonna be like, freshman year it took up a lot of my time. But compared to yours, never mind. But yeah, I was a newbie, so I didn't know what to expect, how to navigate college. So I was kind of like screwed freshman year. I just didn't know how to study, so that messed me up. Studying for materials I shouldn't have. Studying all night,
Yeah, I would say probably mine would be like first semester sophomore year. Financially, until I got this RA position, I was in desperate need of Trio's grant and aid, but which I got. But I would say just mostly that, trying to balance jobs and classes and your first time here and trying to figure out the support group and everything like that. So probably my sophomore year. Okay.
What class did you think was gonna break you, and like, did it take you out or no?
Okay. Well, I am gonna say that math here It's not recommended. It's highly not recommended. So that was one class that I did not think I was going to pass, but I passed by grace of God with a D, and I'm grateful for that D.
Okay.
D's get degrees, y'all. So, I was trying so bad because I was always an A, B student, but I was so grateful for that D because I didn't even know if I was going to get that. So yeah, shout out to JC.
Yeah, I'd say math as well. Math 120 kicked my butt, to be honest with you guys. First time I took it, I didn't really like the professor and the way it was run, so like I just dropped it. And then following semester, I took it and I got a B on it, which was really nice. But I didn't take 121. I took that online, and I'm glad. I had like a C during that time, and he's like, "You want to take the final?" And the professor gave us the option to take the final, and I'm like, "No, I'm good, man. I like the C." And then apparently, I don't know what happened. He just raised it to a B, and I'm like, "I'll take it." I didn't do anything in that class, but tough course. I wouldn't, recommend that. And then it's accounting 131, but I prepared for that. Everyone was they were giving me things about that, so I was like, I had to prepare going in. So I still passed that class with a B, but accounting 131 was tough.
So, for me, I took math online. I knew better to take the reviews. But my first class was probably chemistry. I never had a C in my life. So when I got that C, it was very humbling.
Yeah, chemistry. That wasn't no joke. Okay, be honest. What is one mistake you made your freshman year that you would go back and change if you had the opportunity to?
For me, it was like I took this like business class, and like I said, I was a newbie, didn't know what to expect. So I was like reading these whole chapters, taking up like 5 hours, and instead of like skimming through it, I just actually sat down and read it, and I wasted a lot of my time instead of actually skimming through it and just taking the important things. So that just took up a lot of my time and wasted a lot of my time. So I should have done a better job of like skimming through the chapters and finding a better way of studying.
I will personally say I don't regret anything that I've done in life because it made me who I am. And that's just honest to God truth. Did I make some mistakes? Oh yeah, for sure. But
yeah, I wouldn't say I regret anything. I mean, I guess I would wish I made like a better like networking connections my freshman year. Like I was more so shy and didn't get super involved. But that's the only thing I would say I would do, just get more involved freshman year.
Okay. What is the most unexpected thing that has happened to you in college?
The most unexpected? I failed the class. That was so unexpected, especially for me. But hey, I'm here.
You're here to tell a story.
I'm here to tell it. But yeah.
Yeah, for me, I didn't want to like have a WX. I dropped a class freshman year, I believe, or sophomore year, and that really pissed me off because I'm not that type of student that would want to drop a class. I never had that in my head going into college, so that was upsetting a little bit and unexpected stuff that happened. But we learned from it and I moved on.
I'm glad you did drop that class because it's better to have a WA.
Yeah.
Then, okay, that GPA?
No class. You're going to see that. That was a part of me. That was a part of my story.
Did you want to answer?
No, we can go there.
What is one skill that you've built or a habit that you built in school that has nothing to do with your degree?
Say that one more time.
Like a skill or a habit that you like develop within your time in college that has nothing to do with like school or your degree.
Honestly, talking to randoms. Like, y'all never know who you're talking to. So just being respectful. But I was always raised like that, to be respectful and open to anybody that you come in contact with. I feel like that was the best thing I could have done because I was so closed off in high school. So I feel like me coming here, it opened up a lot of opportunities and doors outside of my degree and stuff like that. So it's just like, you got to think about who you're here with as well. I'm around future everything. Teachers,
that's real.
Social works,
that's
doctors.
Real. That's real.
Like, so you just have to be open to meeting new people.
One skill, I guess just being more open, I guess, like to anyone really. Like I was more so, again, closed off freshman year. I didn't really speak to anybody. Did I?
I think I met you sophomore year.
But yeah, I think I was more closed off. So I guess just being more open.
I'd say like the same thing as Tay, like socializing, being able to like go up to anyone and talk, like have a conversation. So I've like been able to open up, and I was an introvert coming into college, but then over time they grew, and I'm like, I could have a conversation with anyone and network. So I feel like I've gained that, and it's so improve my communication as well, and just having a good time with people. And we're human sponges, so we like to interact and talk and have interactions. So that's what I've gained.
That's
Yeah, what
it.
he said.
What is the biggest misconception people have about first-gen college students?
I feel like the biggest misconception people have is they're unmotivated or they're weak. But I feel like we're the strongest ones that actually came and tried it, because you got to think about it, we're the first ones to start it off. Most times, first gens. So yeah.
Yeah, probably that like we can't do it or we'll drop out fast or something like that. But our numbers are pretty good.
Yeah, I agree with what they said.
And what is that?
What is it? We know what we're doing. So the misconception is like, some people might think that, because we're first gen, we might not know certain things. Yes, we might not know how the college environment works and stuff like that, but that's where this program comes in to help us and like even the playing fields out a little bit. They just give us some guidance, and then boom, we're able to like take what they teach us a little bit, the advice that they give us, and move with this fast-paced environment. So
I also feel like as a first generation student, we're like very resourceful. Like we gonna find a way around. So
Truthfully, yes, because I found so many things that I could do as a first-gen student before I even joined Trio. Like, y'all would be insane what I found out.
to add on too, like not many people like us, we don't have family members. Some of our family members have not gone to college, so we don't have that background. We don't have that connection that they're going to be like, oh, you should, when you go to college, you should do this and that, selecting your major, talking to advisors. We don't have that resource, so Trio provides that, and it allows us to like just be better off.
Was there ever a moment you felt out of place on campus, and how did you handle it?
I mean, we're at a PWI. Me personally, I'm at a PWI as an African American student. I wouldn't say I feel out of place, but I'm definitely in a place that I don't see a lot of people like me. So, I mean, I just walk in like I own the room every single time, because who gonna tell me I ain't?
period. Period.
I really like that confidence. I wish I could get that. I don't think I'm able to do that. But sometimes, yeah, like in classroom settings, you may feel like you don't belong. But like, like Trio programs like this is something that like builds up your confidence, so you can walk into those rooms with that confidence that you need to be able to excel. So just take that in, and then like Tay mentioned, just try to be confident and know who you are and be yourself. That's it. And bring your own self to whatever environment you're in.
I also want to add on a comment, on my comment, such as like, don't ever feel bad for getting a question wrong or anything. Like that's going to push you to actually learn the material to a better than you can ever imagine. A lot of people be in class quiet. I'm quick to raise my hand because ain't nobody else like confident enough to even raise their hand. So why not get the question wrong? I'd rather get the question wrong because I'm gonna make sure I remember it, because I'm feeling a little bit embarrassed that I got it wrong.
You right about that.
Yeah, I agree too. A lot of people have the same question. They just don't have the gut or the confidence to ask it. But everyone's thinking the same way. They probably don't understand the concept that the professor just mentioned, but they're just scared of raising their hand. And that's where you grow the most.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever felt alone, since we all in like the PWI? Like especially on campus, like you really don't see us like that?
No, because I do have a community that's around me. I've actually met a couple of my people from my community in Trio. So one sit next to me. So yeah.
That's a good point. For me, I mean, like I'm a family guy, so just when I first came here, I was alone, and I only had my roommate from high school, which is the only thing that I had aside from aside from him, I had nobody. So that was a bit like a tough challenge. First year is being alone from away from family and not having that cushion and support. But that's where you grow. So being in an uncomfortable situation. So yeah, it helped me in a sense.
Who's gonna be the most hype when y'all walk across that stage? And
I already know who. Out of all of us.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like that ain't a question, man.
Me?
And Brianna, of course.
I'm gonna have to get the school book across the state.
I don't know. Listen, I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start practicing. We're gonna figure it out.
And then who do you think from your support system is going to be the
Yeah,
loudest in the
My mom
crowd?
hooting and hollering.
Come on.
Yeah, my
Me.
mama got
She making sure she say me.
Yes, like we've been through some stuff. When I say we, I mean me. Like what? Yes.
You made it. That's all that matters.
I'm
You made it.
proud of myself.
How do you plan on celebrating after graduation?
Hello. Thirsty Thursday. Like that Thursday from after Black Grad, I'm gonna have to go to Thirsty Thursday, celebrate with the other Black grads.
Oh yeah, that's where everybody go.
Mm-hmm.
For me, just a little get together with family, friends, little nephew and niece. I'm gonna be playing around with them and just taking pictures, and food and stuff like that. So just close.
I know how you are about foods. I don't know. You be doing some shopping in the trio
I
lounge.
know you know how I am about food. That's my grocery, man.
So y'all be the one who take all the snacks.
Where do y'all see yourself in 5 years?
Graduated out of law school, essentially practicing law, and just happy traveling. Ooh, traveling. That's a huge one. I think, oh Jesus. But yeah, that's really where I see myself. I can't look in the future, but that's where I hope to be.
Yeah, 5 years. I'm doing my grad program for 2 years, so hopefully after I finish that, I'm gonna settle down and get a new little property, hopefully rent to own. But and yeah, I'll start working in schools.
For me, definitely get into the workforce, go into banking and establish myself a little bit where I could get a decent income. And then I want to go into like real estate, have my own properties that I could rent out and have tenants in there, pay my rent, my mortgage. And then I also want to not retire, but like buy a house for my mom and dad. And so make sure that they have their own house. And then I'll think about starting a family. So within that 5 years, hopefully it goes well. So
That's
that's my
for
goal.
5 years. That's a big plan.
You threw me off on the family.
Shout out to you. Yeah, in 5 years, I think I could get all that done.
You can.
You got this.
But first, I got to be financially set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the number
That's
one.
That's
part.
number one. That's the priority right there.
That's the part. What is one goal that you're setting for yourself before 2026 is over?
Personally, just to get closer with God and travel more. I'm too young to only have been to certain states. I know I'm grateful for the states that I have been to, but I feel like I should have been traveling out the country by now. But I do got that trip booked. Yeah, I booked already. So yeah, I definitely want to hit at least 3 different countries before this year's out.
Before this year's out.
Before this year's
Girl, you're about over.
I got one on the board, on the map. One is already in the planning. So that's 2 right there. I'm going to need one more.
Okay.
Look at that. You got it.
And if I get on a cruise, I can get all 3 in one.
There we
Smart.
go.
Smart.
For me, I'd say like being intentional. I want to be intentional with the life I'm living and have a purpose with like how my way of living. So like Tay mentioned, I want to grow spiritually this year. Out of college now, it's like reaching adulthood. So I'm trying to think about what type of person I want to be and the foundation that I want to have going into adulthood, I guess, or like the workforce and stuff like that, and settling down in the future. So I want to be able to think about that foundation right now, and just being intentional with what I do, and try to like read more books so I could grow my knowledge.
Yeah, I would say really growing with my faith. My sister is like probably my biggest inspiration with that. She has taught me so much. She'll call me randomly and be like, "Oh, I just like read this, read it later." So I definitely aspire to be more like her in my faith. But I think that's like my biggest thing for real.
Okay. What is something that you're leaving behind in college, and what is something that you're taking with you?
I'm leaving behind the way that I handle certain situations, such as being a bigger person. I'm taking that with me. I'm taking that part with me, but I'm saying, because I've grown so much from my freshman year to my senior year, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, like honestly. So just being able to leave certain attitudes and the way that I handle certain situations, I'm not quick to pop off no more because I was a little firecracker. But we've grown from that, so yeah.
I'm just gonna say I came, I saw, and I conquered. So that's what I did here. So yeah, we killed it at college. What I'll take is like making an impact, honestly, and being intentional. I really would like to take that to the next stage of my career. But yeah, that's what I did here in college.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like my biggest takeaway is like networking. I really do want to build my network, and I feel like it not only helps me build my community and give me like multiple different opportunities, but like I can give you support too as well. If I know somebody, I can give you that connection as well. So I say my network.
Okay.
Drop your best advice for upcoming trio members for their first semester, and what do they actually need to hear?
I'd say like embrace the environment that you're in. Take everything in. Next thing you know, you're going to be a senior graduating. So these 4 years are going to go by quick. So make sure like you leave a lasting impression and get involved a lot. And by the time the 4 years end, make sure you have no regrets. So.
I go by this daily. Do what you have to do for you, because at the end of the day, you don't only want to have to go with the consequences, deal with the consequences. But always make sure that you be mindful of others, but still do what the best solution is for you. And yeah.
I go by this quote too, Dr. Black. You're not entitled to anything, but you deserve everything. And I take that with everything. Like, no, I don't know about certain stuff, but I do deserve that, and I am deserving of it. So I feel like, especially building your network too and your connections. Like your freshman year coming in, you're going to be shy and nervous and everything. So get connected, get out of your bubble and everything.
Yes, be very active on campus. Like, I'm not gonna lie, after junior year I stopped, but because I had to regroup. But my freshman through junior year, I was very active on campus, multiple organizations on ePort for multiple different organizations at that. So, but you will be busy. I'm not gonna lie, it will be long days, but like Beto said, the 4 years will fly. So long days, short years.
Finish this sentence for us. I am a first-gen student graduate, and I'm ready to
Find success.
Why not?
I was gonna say graduate.
Find success, man. Okay, get that money. Okay, graduate.
That's your personal.
It was like a fill in the blank.
Yeah, fill in the blank.
Right, fill in the blank.
You laughed at me, so I was like,
Cause she looked at like y'all looking nervous, awkward.
Walk that stage.
Thank you to all of our graduates for sharing your stories with us today. Each of your journeys is powerful, reminder of how resilient, support, and perseverance can shape not only individual success, but open doors for others along the way.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to this special episode of First Year Triumph Podcast. If today's episode resonated with you, be sure to follow the show and share it with someone who could use the encouragement. Until next time, keep going, stay proud, and remember, your story matters.